Welcome back everyone to our adventure of Jak and Daxter The Precursor Legacy. We are playing on the real hardware. This is now part 3 at the time I say this, because this will probably get saved as a VOD. So thank you all, and I hope you enjoy watching our adventure. Have an old PS2 Slim, nice one. I no longer have my Slims, just because I have a tendency to kind of obtain PS2s without asking, and then I give them away to people because I'm too nice. But this is my streaming PS2. I still have my childhood one, but this is my PS2 specifically for streaming, so I'm very, very grateful to who gave me this. It's probably my most reliable one in the bunch. What is this we're doing now? Heard my name a bit later. Oh, Udai. Where we are up to in the game is more or less the water temple. Just so you know. Also, I'm gonna just change the audio now, so we don't get an echo. Let me know if the game's too loud, you guys. I noticed Jak and Daxter is louder than my other games that I capture. So... we got 52%! Pretty good. Alright, so where we last left our heroes is here in Rock Village, because we will be going to the Lost Precursor Temple, because I did say I would dedicate a stream just to that, knowing that I suck at it. It's very challenging. But just a little bit of a recap for everybody who wasn't here. So basically, yeah, I'm just missing a scout fly, which I'm assuming is going to be near the ruins, which I haven't been to yet. If I go all the way back up, I know I've missed a couple. For some reason I've missed like a couple orbs or geyser rock. I might have to go back and do those. I just need to pay my uncle, because at the time I didn't have any orbs. I didn't have enough money. Sentinel Beach, I think I was just missing one scout fly. And then Jungle's done. Misty Island, I think I was missing maybe 2 scout flies. Done. Rock Village is just paying the gambler. Well, actually no, we're paying somebody. Yeah, no, the scout fly. Complete. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. I've managed to do such a huge chunk of this game, considering I don't really intend to do 100%, but nonetheless I can't help myself. How many orbs are you missing? I think it's like 3 or 4 orbs. I think I must have like missed one of the corners or something in the tutorial, because I was too busy talking to chat, so I must have just missed it. Alright, I'm just gonna just do that. This should still lead to the temple, right? There we go, we are now entering the Lost Precursor City. But we've already, on the previous stream, we did all of Boggy Swamp and the Precursor Basin. Which at the time I record this was only a few hours prior to this. I've had plenty of time to go through this game today. Alright. We are now in the cool temple. That being said, I really like its levels design. Even though this level is really difficult, it's very reminiscent of I think when I went and replayed Gex 3 for myself, it gave me a lot of Lost Precursor City vibes in its level design. Especially the Egyptian level. It's got a great ambient soundtrack too. I don't really know where I'm going first. You kind of just have to really take your time with this, especially if you're me. You're not a speed grill. So water level notoriety isn't just limited to the ZELDA series. Exactly. That being said, the water level in Ratchet & Clank 3 is not necessarily difficult, and it's another water level I enjoy. But this level is just, yeah. This is definitely up there with ZELDA. It's kinda difficult. I don't really know where I'm going, I'm just following these platforms. Just to kind of get my bearings again. Yeah, that works fine. Water level's worse, water hurts you here. LPC can suck a butt. Yeah. The water hurts you on Boggy Swamp as well, but I just assumed it was because it was like muddy and polluted. Whilst here it's just, oh yeah, sometimes it goes green and turns to electricity. That's tar and boggy? Yeah, that actually would make sense.
How about we take it easy on those hot pipes?
Too right, Daxter, too right. I know I don't have to keep the tips on, but I just like hearing the extra voice lines. Yeah, and if I press this button, we're gonna get some timed platforms. So yeah, this level is stressful. I did not mean to grab that. Oh jeez. Brilliant. Never mind, I'm drowning. If I were to make a platformer adventure, I'd make it a lot more calming, like a bathhouse level. Oh boy. I like the attention to detail. Look at that, you get the fishies outside. I think sometimes the lurker fish swim by. It's cool. It's wild going from speedrunning to watching casuals play in terms of voice lines. Play hints add so many lines. Yeah, they do. I imagine when you're so used to speedrunning it, it's kind of refreshing going back to just playing it for the sake of playing it. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy? I have heard of it, I have not played it. I think it was an Xbox game, right? What? Prince of Persia made a strangely calm bathhouse level. I never beat a Prince of Persia game, even though I have, like... I think I might have all of them. I've only tried Sands of Time, and I didn't really get past the first couple levels. Might also be on... PS2 might also be on Xbox. Okay, good to know. It means I can actually, I guess keep a lookout for it. PS3 Prince made me so mad. Ooh. It's not Prince of Persia. Oh, that's that one that's like kind of a weird remake, like reimagining type thing, isn't it? Because I think the movie came out around that time and they made just like a vague reimagining, and they're like, oh hey, there's a movie by the way, buy this game that has nothing to do with the movie or the franchise it's based on. Is that the one I'm thinking of? The movie was way later? Oh, well maybe that's just when I discovered that game. The movie was okay, but it's like, it definitely, you know, like most video game movies, it did not really tie to its source material the best. Played the hell out of Sands of Time? That's the one with the claw thing, right? I don't know. Because there was Sands of Time, there was Warrior Within, and there was the Two Thrones. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go back up. Jake Gyllenhaal's the prince, yeah. Yeah. The movie's okay, coming from I'm used to watching video game films and being disappointed. I'd still say it's an okay, like, adventure film. The Prince of Persia film. It just doesn't feel like, you know... There's just so many segments in the movie where I'm like, what does this have to do with Prince of Persia? But, you know, you just go along with it anyway because my family enjoys it. And it's, you know, it's not an awful film. Sands trilogy, and they made a cel-shaded one with a completely new prince after and went downhill from there. Ah. I just want to get those orbs. Look, I don't have to have all the orbs, but, you know, I might not be a speedrunner, but I'm still kind of a, you know, I don't know, well, collectionist is not a word, but, you know, I love this game enough that I like to collect everything if I can. I've definitely 100%ed it on a few occasions, but, you know, not every playthrough. It's just if you feel like it, you know? Sometimes you just want to play a game in the same way you watch your favorite movie. You just want to get through it and just feel the narrative. Wait, movie was 2010, there was only a 2-year difference? I thought it was way more. Completionist, yeah, that's the word I was thinking of. I don't know where my brain went, thank you. War Within was also in ways better than Sans. Huge combat improvement and long linear? Oh, okay. I think I maybe tried a demo of Warrior Within, because I did stream my PS2 demo disc collection some time ago, and I remember trying all sorts of strange demos. Even the beta for Ratchet and Clank was really fun to try. Especially since I know that game like the back of my hand, and that demo had different textures and stuff. It was cool. Just to kind of point things out. Did I get all the orbs now? I think I got all the orbs now. I just need to go back and do the little puzzle segment, I think. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Do I need to deal with this lurker? He's not really guarding anything. Doesn't matter. Somehow missed Warrior Within. Yeah, as mentioned, like, I haven't played enough of them to really have a sound opinion, but, like, the Sans trilogy does seem pretty solid. Oh yeah! Dead. There's a fly with that lurker? Oh, is there? We will need the scout fly then. Because I've misplaced one on Sentinel Beach and I couldn't see it for the life of me, and I don't know if it's because it like maybe despawned or maybe I was blind or something, and I thought I'll just get back to it later. Oh, I see it, I see it. He was standing in the way of it. You have to like knock the first one off or something, right? Yeah. Not too particularly good at these lurkers. I'm glad they don't use them too much in the game. Alright. Would hate that what they did to Ratchet and Clank Gladiator, make it more mission by mission, but still enjoyed the hell out of it. Yeah, that's kind of the opinion for most people, Uday. There are definitely a small amount of Ratchet and Clank fans that refuse to play Gladiator because they're like, it's nothing like the others. And then there's some people like, actually, yeah, they love it. It was either one of the ones near the wooden things you punch up on Sentinel. Those specific kind of lurkers are very useful for speedrunners later in this level. Oh, really? Oh, maybe you use like their knockback or something. I can just picture what, like... I could just theorize what speedrunners would do with them then. But yeah, Gladiator's really fun, but it's definitely nowhere near, like, what anybody expected a Ratchet game to be. It's so different. Stand on top of them without damage to get out of bounds. Ooh. That's interesting. Let me get here. So I guess the platform's take you to and from, and... Oh, there's like blue eco I didn't grab. I'm a stupid. No, let's wait for the timer to reset. Piggyback, it's a huge barrier to new runners. Oh wow. Yeah, I imagine it would take a lot of finagling to get right. Like before, when I was doing the ring challenge with the zoomer, trying to hit a specific rock. Yeah, trying to hit a specific rock was really, really difficult for me, but I got there in the end. I'm gonna die a lot. I already said this to chat. This is just, you know, the water temple. Weird to see Jak be invisible because damage. Yeah, that happened a lot in Boggy Swamp, where I would take damage and then Jak would be invisible for like a good 2-3 seconds. And I don't remember that being a thing whenever I'd played this game previously, but maybe it's just like how it's loading his model or something. I don't know. All good. I can say with confidence doesn't happen with my copy of the game. Okay. Yeah, both these copies are very used. My other copy seemed to work fine, but it would it had issues loading this little zoomer race segment. So I switched to this disc, and this disc has had no issues. So maybe it's just like specific sectors that are just not quite right. And I found it funny that recently I was recording a video teaching people how to repair their game discs, but in the video I don't even use the cleaning solution that I was suggesting people to use because I've run out. So it's like, hey, use this cleaning solution. By the way, I have none of it in this particular shot because I ran out. I just haven't been out to order some, or to get some, because I buy it from a physical store. Gimme, gimme, gimme! There we go. Yummy! Alright, now that I have those, have I done everything in this room? I think I have. Ground pounding is very satisfying in Jak games. I guess I made the comment when I was playing Croc for the first time recently. I made the observation that that game uses ground pounding maybe too much, but it's still way more satisfying in Jak, watching him actually go into all these animations and stuff. Like you can literally just combo stuff. It's so, the movement's so fluid. Like, I know the games are different generations, but it's just so fascinating to me. Wait, it's not there, it's here. What are you doing, Canine? Oh dang, you're supposed to roll over this, and I failed it. Yeah, okay. This should not be as tricky as it is, but it is. Sorry, Jak. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. Oh, don't rebound me into here. Grab it. Thank you. Alright, I'll do it when there's no water, so if I fail to jump, at least I can just jump quickly like that. Oh yeah, this little puzzle bit. Yeah, you hit it and then... Oh no! Ran into some stinky lurkers. Get out of here. I don't think there's any reason to be down there. They're just kind of like a, hey, you failed the jump. Go fight these lurkers. Would you say there are still PS2 games that you'll need to play at some point? Oh, definitely, dude, definitely. Despite the size of my collection, in the PAL region alone, chat, there are 900 exclusive games. That's a lot of games. Just in the PAL region that are exclusive that, you know, the others can't play. So even with my size of collection, I know there's plenty of games I you know, either don't have or just haven't played. Because there's just so many both good and not so good titles on the PS2. Yeah, it is a lot, isn't it? Gonna lurk, need to change headphones, can help with anything, feel free to message and I'll try to pay attention. No worries, whack job. Know a couple that might not have played Darkcloud, Mark of Cree, and The Getaway. Ooh, I know about all three of those games. Darkcloud sounds amazing, it's not super common. Mark of Cree, again, heard of it, don't have it. I think the only game I have out of those three is The Getaway, and I've maybe only played the opening mission when I was testing the disc. So, seems like an interesting time. They all seem like good titles. Alright, we don't have... I'm gonna need some blue eco. Hey bot! Why isn't the stream upside down fake? I get you, down under. Very funny bot. How you doing, by the way? Where? My camera just went kaput. Or is this just the angle of the... I'm just gonna jump down, let it like... let it come to its senses a little bit. I mean, for all you know, but technically how our eyes see things is whatever we're looking at, technically our eyes see the image upside down, but then the way our, like, I think it's our cornea or whichever part of our eye actually mirrors it. So technically we see things upside down and then our eyes, or a part of our eyes, actually mirror what we see. Something like that. It's really fascinating stuff. So maybe the stream is upside down, but your eyes are just doing a good job of keeping it the right way up. Awesome like always, but sick. Well, I hope you get better, Bart. Being sick is not fun. Darkcloud is OG level 5 game, awesome game, Mark of Cree, also highly recommended. I will definitely have to keep a lookout for those. Doesn't watch footy and drink beer, don't believe anything she says. I drink beer, just not frequently. There are other alcohols I maybe prefer. And footy, yeah, not very much of any kind of football really, whether it be football, rugby, or the other football. Like, not half of the footballs don't use your feet, but I don't watch any type of football. Like soccer football is probably the most interesting, but that's only because, again, my family are kind of involved in it, so I've witnessed more of it, but yeah. Kanan don't do much of the sports nowadays. Like that. Do not touch the hot pipes. They do burn. Or something. Had body temperature of 39.3 yesterday. It wasn't fun. Ooh. Well, the average for a human being usually sits around 36 to 37 degrees, so when you actually go higher than that, your body really just decides to cark it. Which, translation is your body doesn't do too well. I just realized that not everybody would know the word cark. C-A-R-K. Football. You got the football. Even though that depending on, that looks like a American football, and that one you don't even use your feet. You just run with it and score touchdowns and scream. I'm just picturing ABGN when he talks about smacking into each other like a bunch of barbarians. Alright, I'm just gonna collect the orbs for the moment until I figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Because I think up here you get like blue eco and then you jump down and then you open the little compartment to get those extra orbs. I think that's how you do it. This bit's always a doozy, even though I literally like beat this game last year. And we also need to get to those big jars up there because you can see there's 2 scoutflies and a power cell, and that will encourage us to do some more platforming and puzzling. Ah, here we go. Let's use this stuff. Can I run over here quickly enough? Wait, where am I running to, actually? Oh, it's up here. Can I high jump up there? No, you can't. Alright, you can't high jump there. So how am I supposed to make use of that? I think I have to get up higher and I'll be able to remember. Hate every single person that will not play a game with awesome gameplay but bad graphics. Amen to that, but I mean, most of the games I play are old games, so when someone says they don't want to play a game because of graphics, I tend to realize that that person is a very casual gamer and probably can't see past their nose. No disrespect, but hey, some people won't play Mario because, oh, Mario's just, you know, small clunky cartoon man who is on an 8-bit Nintendo thing. Alright. I'm probably not going to do these jars just yet. I'm just going to press each of them and let the animation play so I can figure out where they go. Because I need to remember which one goes where. So this one goes up the pipe. I don't know how they get squished in the pipe, but nevertheless it's cute. This one goes up there and then you have to do all the platforming. I won't get up there quickly enough, but it's just worth seeing where it goes. That one might actually not be so bad. Okay, I think I'm optimistic on that. We'll just go up and get those orbs in the meantime while it times out. Wah wah. Imagine someone like that downloads Jak and Daxter because someone recommended it. Yeah. Honestly, chat, if you ever want to give Jak and Daxter a go and you haven't, there are so many ways to play this game nowadays. Personally, I still prefer the PS2 version. It is, at the end of the day, probably the most stable. And let's face it, it's still gorgeous looking. But, you know, they've got this version, PS3, PS4, Vita. There's now a PC port that's almost finished as well, so there's plenty of ways to play this great game, and doesn't matter which version you play because you're playing a great title. But I think the Jak fandom know pretty well that some versions of the game don't run as well, have their quirks, I should say. I failed the jump. Blue Knight Quadruple 07, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Jak and Daxter. Oh, I zapped myself. Oh wait, I'm still alive. Doesn't matter. Just reset me. Just reset me. Yep. No, I'm still alive. Okay. Reset me. Not too bad, Blue Knight, thanks for asking. Just been enjoying playing this game again. I told myself I'd never stream it because I'm too harsh on myself with it, but it was the surprise game, and now I'm playing it. Big fan of the series, but I'm definitely better at the Ratchet & Clank games, so you'll probably see me die a lot. Especially in this first game. There's still some levels that are way too difficult, at least for me. So K9 wins craft stream? Oh, it's definitely happening, but I'm just gonna wait until September's over. Just to make up some free time. I've already discussed it. And we will be doing it soon. I'm just giving it a couple weeks. Because I'll have more time in October. Like, in October we're gonna have a couple stuff for Halloween, that's all I'm gonna say, but it's not gonna take all October, so we'll be able to fit in the craft stream during then. But I have not forgotten, that will happen. Those are quicker than I remember. Oh, come on. I think I got the pattern down now. Now I just need to get up there. Oh, it pushed me off! Bugger! No! No! Oh, heck. 8 months already? Indeed. Crazy how time flies. It's actually terrifying. Oh, I should have just gone that way. I don't know why I went this way. When I fell down, I should have gone the other way. I'm just gonna bring it all the way across. Maybe I can set it up as a little buffer or something. It'd be an absolute long shot, but... Alright, goes nyum nyum nyum, swish swish. This classic stone moving sound effect, they use it in the Harry Potter games as well. I have to be really careful with this one because I have to climb up and I bombed it again. Oh, okay, now you bombed it. Bombed it! Big oof. Oh no, I won't make the jump. I'm really clumsy today. Ooh. Took me years to completely 100% the game? Ah, okay. Yeah, this game can be really tricky, Blue Knight. Like, I have 100%ed the game a few times, but I don't do it on every playthrough because, honestly, sometimes you just want to play it just to play it. Sometimes you don't want the, Try to do stereotypical Indian voice. That's what you're redeeming today, Bart. Please nobody take offense to this. I am just going to sound like a fool. I do not know how to feel about that. Whatever you do, do not answer anybody from a scam call center. If they try to demand money from you and ask for gift cards, you tell them I am not giving nobody money. You tell them I will contact my family. I will contact police if you bug me again. Do not give anybody money on the internet unless they are a friendly streamer or somebody from your family. Do not give to scam call center. Thank you. Have a nice day. Come again. Okay. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. That's like the only thing I could do is just maybe a bit of an Apu voice. And for no reason, here's Apu. It also doesn't help that another game I played a lot growing up, chat, was the Simpsons Hit and Run game. So, many a time, obviously, you know, playing as Apu and hearing his voice lines. I'm calling for you. Yeah, I'm calling for your extended card warranty. Now that was... Bugger, I fell again. Ooh, but I forgot about this room. We could just do this room instead for a bit. This room is just gonna test my patience. There we go. Slam dunk. Alright. See, we're on Precursor, we're on, power cell number 55. Oh, I should have Blue Eco for this. I should have brought Blue Eco for this. I don't want to do this now. I should come back and use Blue Eco. If I can bring the Blue Eco from here. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm just not really in the mood to die another 100 times. Okay, how do I get back up there? I have to use the, Yep, that seems to be an issue with my disc, but thankfully it doesn't affect the gameplay too much, it just makes Jak temporarily invisible. I think it's just the model taking a second to load in. Come on. You can do this, K9. No! Oh, suck. Big suck. Me, I have the Jak and Daxter collection for PS4. Yeah, that's a pretty good version to play, actually. Runs better than the PS3, sadly. I'm a big fan of the PS3, but kinda... Actually, I heard the PS4 version was super buggy as well, but I'm assuming that they patched some of it. Just a lot of different reviews I hear from people online, but if it's playable, that's all that matters at the end of the day. This is coming from someone who plays Ratchet and Clank on the Vita. Bit questionable to some, but hey, I'm happy to live with any of the, you know, weird little texture bugs it has, because it seems to run fine otherwise. They're great games. It made perfect sense why they actually, you know, re-released them. I'm just too much of a retro purist, so that's why we're using my PS2 version. Oh, I really need to get good at this. Doesn't matter. Reset. I suppose the upside to owning this on a newer system is you can get like trophies and stuff for it. Like that's something I've been working on with the Ratchet and Clank games, is getting trophies, but it takes ages. Where did the scout flies go? Not that I've really figured out how to platform through this area yet, but we ought to kind of watch that next. Alright, hopefully I don't... I'm thinking I should maybe just high jump that bit where I keep falling, because it shouldn't be as tricky as it is, you know? And I failed jump, but I'm still okay. Oh, this is fine. This is not fine. Oh, at least I landed here. At least I didn't. At least I didn't hurt myself this time. See, I was trying to high jump, but I think I just let go too quickly. And it didn't work. Yeah, you don't have too much of a... Okay, yep. Whoa! Yeah, so even then I'm trying to uppercut, but it just didn't work. Oh well. Me spinning. Okay. I can't imagine how Kid Me managed to play this, because back then I didn't even know how to do the like the helicopter trick you know you see me use so much now. I'm so reliant on it. But Kid Me didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know how I was managing to beat the games back then. I think we just have more we have more patience as kids, maybe? Because we have, like, you know, we have all the time, and we have those young spongy minds. Just trying to practice that. Nope, see? Nope, nope. Alright, that worked. Alright, brilliant. Yes! I'd strum my guitar in celebration too. Awesome. So that's that one done. Not where I was expecting to land, whatever. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, not the most eventful way to celebrate getting that power cell, but done. Now we just have to do the scout flies. Spinning around. You can use a helicopter jump when you get to the heat platform from the bottom. Heat platform from the bottom? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's find out where the green one goes. That's the thing, is I don't remember where each one ends up, so... This one goes in the middle. Oh, and it's just in the middle. I should have done this one first, way easier. Pretty straightforward. Yep. So the other one's gonna be over... Yeah, it's gonna be over there by where those green crates are. So again, I can just use the platforms, I think. If I can just position these platforms correctly. Yeah, that ought to do it. Something like that. Nope. Alright, that's already 6 count flies. Nice. Then maybe I can use this now to get the blue eco I need, so I can open up that little vent with the orbs. Okay, I'll recollect those. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna need. Oh, sugars, it's like up here, right? I'm a doofus. I'm a doofus. I'm wasting so much precious, valuable time. Come on. Canine, you dummy. Alright, we'll get rid of him though. Not a complete loss. I don't think I can use it to absorb the others. Yes, I can. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme! I'm too slow. I'm really too slow. I'm way too slow. I need to get the blue platforms again. Yeah, they've reset to their original position. I just need to go back over there. God dang it. Oh, hey, dog. Where did it spin to? Oh, it spun to nowhere. Yeah, dingus. Canine, you dingus. Yeah, no, I screwed this up again. Oh, hey, Astro. Well, can we like not, where's it spinning to? Ah! Canine, this big suck. It's alright, I will... Go, 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 go. Got him. Is there anything up there? Oh, yep, the camera don't show me nothing. Well, we might be good with this room. Maybe I can just, move over to, maybe I can use this much in the rest of the room. Can I use it? Can I use it? Because I'm too lazy to go and collect all these. Gimme, gimme! Or don't. Fine. Fine, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Does this one tip? Oh, this one doesn't tip. Yes, it does. Oh gosh. The others were tipping and this one wasn't. I was like, oh, is this too good to be true? Yes. I swear I've played this game before. What is going on here? Oh, I wish I could clip this, but my clipping thing doesn't work. This is... What am I doing? Yeah, I'm in the map. Where am I? Oh, okay. Brilliant. Now I know what now I know what Whack Job was talking about before with the breaking out of bounds. Hit the top, silly. I thought the game was just gonna kill me there. Oh, it's throwing me way back in this room. Oh, okay. It's so funny. I seriously thought it was just gonna kill me there, on the spot. Oh, we can roll this. We can roll this. Yeah. Alright, K9, now you got him. So now it's actually just go to the next room, which I think is a checkpoint from memory. These annoying spinny things are a checkpoint, I think.
Well, better you than me.
Yeah, I'm right, checkpoint. You're in the map, but it said nope, you get to live. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it looks like you can jump dive onto those guys.
I really should be doing that. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Thanks for reminding me, Daxter. I should know this game like the back of my hand. There's also a whirlpool. Fun fact, chat. IRL, if you get caught in a rip or a whirlpool, you swim parallel to the shore. You're welcome.
That looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
Alright. Nothing else. Wait, so spinny, we came from that room. There's also this room with the whirlpools. It's alright. Damage boosting, let's go. Wait, do I really want to be in this room? Probably not, but... Hey! Yikes! And that's rude. Oh yeah, this one you have to do to light up the thingy, not to die. Howdy, frog. How you doing? Oh no, I definitely should not be in this room. I know what's coming up in this room. I definitely should not be here. I think I should be doing this room last. Oh, and there's this section too? Oh, there's so much to do, chat. You went right, not left. Yeah, I know. I need to just find a path and just stick to it. Can't fall back slip. Oh, frog. That really sucks, bud. I really feel for you. Well, I hope our company can help you relax and settle down. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go back to do that puzzle room with the stepping on blocks thing. Because I think the other room I want to do last. It's more impactful. Okay, come here, you lousy lurker. No, don't spiky me, don't spiky me. No spiky boy, please. Sucks, frogs, me neither. Describe nightmare. Only if you want to, frog. I know nightmares can be a bit scary, sometimes you don't want to think about them after they've happened. Oh, I should have done this one last. Uh-oh. Boink. That should be alright. Oh, you doofus! This is why you do it last, because, you don't be a dum-dum like me. Okay, I'm gonna start from the left over here. Ow!
I think we have to switch.
Not too disturbing to discuss. Too disturbing to discuss in a stream chat. Oh, that sucks, frog. all I can hope is that, yeah, I hope that our presence can help you out, just to settle down. Some calm vibes. Hero of Gods! Hi there, welcome to the stream. Great game, childhood, I own PS2 and Jak and Daxter. Awesome, glad to hear that, Hero. We're actually playing this on my PS2 right now, on the real deal. I think I've moved the camera too much, you can't see it, but there it is. Because too many people mess around with emulators nowadays that I just want to go back to the basics, you know, using the real deal. Granted, there's no right or wrong way to play this game, but I like being able to bring this up on my PS2 to share it with you all. No, you silly lurker! Oh! Fiddle sticks? I don't know. I couldn't think of a reaction. How streaming Twitch with PS2? The magic of capture cards, Hero. It's you have to use special adapters and plug it into the program so that you can be able to see it. It's not going to be the cleanest picture in the world, but the way I see it is that we're playing it exactly how you would see it on my CRT, in my opinion. And there's something cool about that. It's like we're all hanging out in the same room on an old-fashioned TV. Oh, I did it again! You always find your streams comforting? I'm glad I can help, Frog. Nightmares really do suck. I know whenever I have them, the first thing I want to go do is, you know, watch some carving TV show, or if a stream is on, I'll do the same thing. Because I have a lot of PS2, can you whisper me all the information? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, there's plenty of tutorials and guides online that kind of tell you how to set that stuff up. The capture card I have is nothing fancy. I didn't buy an expensive one or anything, but it does the job because I just want to stream retro stuff. I'm not mucking around with PS4 or anything like that. I wouldn't be particularly good at explaining it personally, but I've been using this setup for quite a while. I used to use emulators, but it's kind of my whole tagline is to use the real stuff. Because with emulators you have problems of your own. You have to learn how to set them up. You have to learn how to run the games. Some games run better than others. Some computers run better than others. Can be so many factors. Whoa. And I'm just really bombing it. Probably because I'm splitting my focus. If I reply slowly to your chat, you'll know why. Because I really need to focus on what I'm doing, otherwise I'm just gonna die more. Thought Jak could roll. He can roll, I'm just too slow. And I think sometimes when I, because I'm looking at chat and then looking back at the other screen, it's, sometimes I just miss what I'm doing. Oh no, I've messed this up. Will that reset the whole thing, or just that one block? Yeah, it's reset everything. Okay. At least I didn't die again. Come here, you cheeky lurker. Took him out. Show that lurker who's boss. Oh, this one. Yep, I almost forgot this block. Alright. Alright, perfect. Much better. Another one! Breakdance! Yeah!
Oh, banana.
Banana! Wish they did Jak and Daxter 5, yeah. Would have been cool for Naughty Dog to make another Jak and Daxter game, but the game they ended up making, like, you know, there's stuff online that shows that they were thinking of making it. They were going to call it Jak 4 because Jak X is a spin-off in their eyes. They were going to make it and call it Jak 4, but when the game came out to be too realistic and mature, they decided to use the concept in Uncharted instead, and they just decided that they didn't want to ruin Jak and Daxter by making it too weird. And I kind of wish more companies had that thought of, maybe we shouldn't destroy our beloved IP. It would have been cool to see them do another one, like if they just decided one day to announce on Twitter and be like, hey, well, by the way, we're making the next Jak and Daxter. Kind of like how Sly got a Sly 4 after all these years. Yeah, even Crash got a Crash 4 for the second time. Good. Alright. I definitely need to take a moment to catch my breath, have a drink, read chat. Very respectable decision to make. Yeah, exactly. Considering Naughty Dog's made some questionable decisions, like, nowadays, I'm glad at least they didn't ruin Jak, you know? I'm glad Jak didn't get ruined, even if it means that it's gonna get, you know, stuck with just 4 games. Or 5 games if you count the bad one not made by Naughty Dog. I do have it though. I haven't touched it in so many years because I dislike it so much, but honestly, if chat wanted me to play it, I would play that. Honestly, I say the game's a monstrosity, but I only consider it a monstrosity because it would have been a perfectly fine game had Jak and Daxter not been in the game. Like, if they swapped out Jak and Daxter for something else, it was a perfectly cromulent game, just to make a Simpsons reference. It was a perfectly cromulent game. But as a Jak and Daxter game, it was disappointing. Do you remember playing Tak? I actually have played Tak Hero. I've played the first one, or most of the first one on PS2. I played some of the second one on my cousin's Xbox growing up, and I've played Tak 3 on the DS, so I've played them in a very weird order, very weird way, but I have played them. They're fun games. But I think I soft-locked my game on Tak 1, which is why I never finished it. I soft-locked myself and I just gave up. I told myself I'll look up a tutorial one day and I never got around to it. Have you played the recent RNC? I have, Udai, because I had the opportunity to play a little bit of it. Maybe the first, like, hour or 2 of gameplay, I think, the first couple hours. But I haven't beat it because no PS5. I had the opportunity to play one for a little while and that was nice, but yeah. No PS5. I'm sure I'll get around to playing it for myself properly eventually, if I ever get a PS5, and if I do, chances are I'll just stream it then anyway. I don't know. I'm sure people would want to see my first reactions and stuff like that. I have stayed as far away from spoilers of that game as I can, because it's not every day that you get to play your favorite franchise for the very first time again. So I don't really want to hear any spoilers in regards to Rift Apart. I failed the jump, and now I'm invisible. Ugh. Keep getting hit too much with that. Now about that drink I'd said I'd have. Oof. Yeah, raising the chamber. I think that's what we're going to be doing now in this room. Follow-coloured pipes. Yeah, we've done that. Reach bottom of the city. Okay. Quickly cross dangerous pool. Scout flies. I don't know what this last one is. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure if that path actually gives you a power cell, to be honest. Do you ever play Bloons TD6? I definitely do, Hero. Yes, I do. Usually every Sunday for me. I think that's like Saturday night for everybody else, but I do play that actually once a week because it's fun, and sometimes I get sometimes I get another streamer who collabs with me. Nice to hear you play it as well, Hero. Yeah, I played a lot of the Bloons games growing up, back on the internet when they were just Flash games, and then one of my longest viewers who decided to spend money gave me TD6, and I've been streaming it ever since. So, thanks for nothing, Scuff. Let's go do this path, it's super fun. I said it was super fun, I didn't say that I won't die. Rip, yeah. F's in the chat. Come on, game. Yep, cool. Everybody's going surfing, surfing Jak and Daxter. Oh, I missed an orb. I missed an orb. That's it. I have to die. I have to die, chat. I have to die. There we go. I'm refusing to go get all the way down. I have to get all of the items. Could be great friends in chat later. Nice meeting you. Yeah, nice meeting you too, Hero. You'll definitely see me play all sorts of stuff on this streamy streamland. Ah! Oh, I jumped over the box that I need. What a dingus. That's right. Let's reset that. Rippers. Wait, why did I land here? No, 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 no. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. No, I wasn't supposed to land here.
I'm like, stretcher? Yuck. Reverend?
Dang it, they put me here. I don't want to do this room yet. I didn't want to do this room yet. I wanted to get all the stuff. Oh, dang it. Because you can't go up, obviously. You'll just, slide. Oh boy. Alright. So we gotta recharge these blue orbs. You can still go back? Yeah, there's a way to do it. I just can't remember how. It's so satisfying picking up orbs when you're electrified with the blue eco.
I'll bet we can get all those things charged at once!
For sure, Dax, for sure. I just need to remember the best pattern to do it. Charge that one up. Oh, and I failed the jump. Alright, up we get. K9. Jump, 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 and I'm almost out of blue stuff. Get more blue stuff, get more blue stuff. Alright, well, I think there's maybe one more? Yeah, it's literally that last one over here. I think. Unless they're powering down. Yeah, they're all powering down. Bugger. Oh, I'm gonna be going around in circles until I can still do it. Of course I failed a roll. There we go. And this opens this room. Well, once I get this power cell, I think it'll help me backtrack, so it's not the end of the world. Pretty cool. We've now raised this chamber up in the air.
Wow! You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use eco in ways we've never seen before. A power cell surfaced with the room. Climb up there and get it.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Ah. I gotta stop trying to do the fancy stuff. Alright. Just climb up there. Oh yeah. And baby makes 58. Well, it's done a nice job of resetting me, so we're gonna head back in. I probably could have just used the other button, but I don't want it to like put me in that same room we were in. So at least like this I can just make sure that I didn't miss anything. I can just run through and make sure I didn't miss any orbs or whatever. Have you done the swamp map yet? Yeah, yes I have. I ran a vote whilst I was doing the Precursor Basin and chat wanted me to do swamp first, so I've already done it. I managed to get everything done there. Wait, what? Aw, Firebird! Why are you gifting a sub? Is it Well, Frog, enjoy your sub. Now you get all the cool stuff that comes with subbing. Funny that, because someone before gave a sub to you, Firebirds. So that's so wholesome. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. Someone gave you a sub before, and now you're giving one to the Frog. See that this morning? Nice, nice. It's very rare that I get to stream during the day, but I did have an extra stream, and people were lovely, so... Oh, up we get. Can we... can set up the platform again? Yeah, big poggers! Oh, where do I go? Here, that's fine, that's fine. Wait, there's a spinning platform. I haven't been in this room in a little while, but I've already forgotten how to do it. Alright, well... Well, for what it's worth, chat, we have a soundboard, we have stickers, we have custom emotes, and if you're a subscriber, you get extra of all of those things. So it's a pretty great, Have I gone back to the surface? Yes, I have. You know what? We're just gonna use the other door. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe we should go through the other door. Yeah, it is the exit. Maybe I will use the other door then? Because you can still use the button to go back down. I know I said I didn't want to, but maybe it will be easier, I don't know. Down, Periscope! By the way, these do turn on. It just wasn't dark enough before. Oh, I'm dead. I haven't been in this room yet. That's gonna be the last scout fly we need. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Almost a mirror of Crash Bandicoot. Oh, come on. It's another sliding bit. And I missed an orb already. Dang it, K9, you missed an orb. Have you done Misty Island? I did, but I think I'm missing one power cell there. Look, I'll backtrack for everybody in chat. I did it at the start of the stream, but I think I have to go back to Geyser because I was missing like 3 orbs or something randomly. The village is just I didn't have enough orbs for my uncle at the time. The beach I'm missing 1 scout fly. Jungle's done. Misty Island I think is missing 2 scout flies. Canyon done. Rock Village is just I need to pay. Actually no, 1 more scout fly. We're in Lost Precursor now. Boggy Swamp's done. Basin's done. So yeah, we're missing a few like minor things, but Misty Island's basically done. I'm just missing 2 scout flies there. I just told myself I'll come back to them later. I didn't want to stress too much. I didn't want to bore chat. We might be able to do some backtracking today if I can get the temple done. Just depends how long this level takes for me. Okay, K9, be careful. Oof. Oh, there's one there, and I missed it. I missed it. Oh. F. I'm just doing this to dodge those enemies, which follow me around anyway. I can't be bothered just killing them again and again. Actually, can we like... Oh, when I go invisible I can't tell where my hitbox is. Bit annoying. Okay, okay. But again, jump again. Alright. Oh. Oof. Could do a lot worse. Could do it. Yikes, okay. So... I'm just gonna... which I will save. Because when you use the real hardware, gotta be careful. Okay. One more drink and let's get back to it. Alright. Okay, slow descent. Rip. I leant too much that way. Oh, hot. Whoop. Oh gosh. Oh man. Ah! Oh god, no! I missed it! I missed it! I missed it! No! No!
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get Shane back now?
Don't you save every time you get a power cell? You do get an autosave, Blue. I just, I'm a chronic saver. Doesn't matter what game I play, I will save constantly. I am a chronic saver. The last thing I want is for my memory card to accidentally corrupt because I didn't, like, it, you know, it didn't save properly during a cutscene and then I didn't save or whatever. I don't know. I'm very paranoid with those sorts of things. I missed one of the orb crates and I'm just angry again. I wonder if I can actually climb back up. Probably not. This is something I would do in like Ratchet and Clank, is like glitch run my way up. Yeah, you can't. Oh, I'm gonna have to backtrack for both of these sections. RIP. Alright. So the next section is gonna be super fun, but you can go back. What, as in like running back up? It's gonna take ages, isn't it? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to re-enter the temple and do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-enter the temple. It's gonna... I'm gonna have to do some backtracking.
I got a bad feeling about this.
This is a really cool part though, chat. Very stressful, but it's a cool thing. Dark Eco Rising! You've heard of running from dinosaurs and dragons in Crash Bandicoot. Now get ready to run from the scary Dark Eco that will one hit destroy us. Like that. This way takes you to the first sliding part? Okay. Oh, you canine, you fool. I'm so clunky today. Maybe it's for the best that my clipping isn't working. I would have just clipped myself, embarrassing myself. I'll leave that up to you guys to do that. Dingus. The orbs. Oh. Oh. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 on PC. Oh, that's an interesting choice of game. Oh. Almost fell again. Oh my god, Canine. I think I'm just, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay. Like I just wasn't tilting the stick correctly, yeah. There we go. Alright. Up we go. Oh yeah. There we go. And yeah. Power cell. Oh yeah. Boogie. 61. Wow, look at that, chat. Amazing feat. Oh, we're in this room. Okay. Yeah, this does take you back to the first sliding part, you're right. Can I just roll to this one? No, I can't, can I? Yeah, you have to press on the big button. Alright. Victory! I'm trying to ground pound. There we go. Oh well, at least we get to do this sliding bit again. That was pretty close, wasn't it? Alright. Can't remember how many orbs I missed on the first one, so... There it is there. Okay. And there it is. Alright, so that's all three of them. Nice. So we got through that bit okay. Now to get to the second sliding bit, I have to go through this this room again, don't I? Yes, there it is. I think I only missed the one crate here, so we shall have all the orbs. I should get the little all clear, I think. Oh yeah. Oops. Yep, that. In succession, K9. Really. Sharp turn, okay. And there it is! There it is! It's right there! Yeah, I was trying to die before I get to the end here, because I don't want to have to do that section again. I don't really think that helped that much, but... Okay. Okay, so it's just dodge for a bit. And the last crate is towards the end. We know it's in the center, basically. Oh, that's toasty. Gosh, imagine having the athleticism to jump this rapidly in real life. Whoa, I'm invisible, I can't tell where I am. It's usually not an issue, but in some circumstances it's a bit difficult because then you can't see your hitbox. Like right now. Yeah, just get zapped. We'll just reset. We'll try that again. Oof. Coming up. There it is! Alright, we've done it. Ho ho, we done it. Oh, is it gonna do the raising segment again? Well... no. I have to do it again, chat. Okay. I mean, there's probably a way to skip past it, but... whatever. Should be easy now that there's no, nothing I have to collect. It's just run and jump. an epic finish. We are done with the area, I guess.
Step 1. Stay alive. Step 2. Think about not doing something like that again!
Put me here, huh? Alright, which way is the way back? Maybe it's that one. Or actually no, I could go through this one. Alright, up and at him. Oh, okay, he's doing that, is he? This is a tricky bit, always. Okay, that's alright. This should be a checkpoint, right? Cool, cool. In that case, we're out of here? Oh yeah? We cleared the Lost Precursor Temple. I feel pretty proud of myself, chat. I didn't get any sibling help. Not to sound super corny or anything, but it's quite the feat for me. I think this means, yeah, what do I have here? Just to find the last scout fly. City, swamp, basin, all done? Yeah. So at least this part of the game, the blue eco part of the game is more or less done. I might be able to do some backtracking and getting those last few power cells in Sandover. I don't know where this last scout fly would be, chat. If anybody in chat has an idea, I'll go check. Yeah, I've done that bit. This is empty. The last one, did you check the steps to the blue sage's hut? I believe I did, but it's definitely worth checking again because I feel like these last couple missing scout flies are probably just places I've overlooked. So once I get the scout fly, that's it. This area is cleared. Like everything in everything related to the blue sage is done. Oh wait, I forgot how to get back up there. I have to like climb up some rocks or something. Like back here somewhere, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I hear it. Actually, I hear it. You're right. You're right, Blue. I hear it. Yeah, I heard its little whirring noise. Done. Victory. And that's number 63. Okay. So in that case, I'm just going to use the warp gate and we're going to go back to Sandover. And I'll be able to tie up some loose ends there. Thank you, yeah. We found it. Nice. There's the flop. Hello, flop. Okay, I do need to go to Geyser Rock, funnily enough, just because I'm missing some orbs, but we'll go to the... Actually, yeah, we'll go to Geyser. I'll have a little wander around, see what I'm missing. Because I have all the vents open, I'll probably be able to just find it quickly. What it is that I was missing. Wow, what a nice throwback. We weren't here like 2 episodes ago or anything. Oh, they're right under here. Oh, yeah. I didn't go under here. There we go. Geyser Rock's done. This is just like slightly off the beaten path. But you'd go here if it was, you know, if you're motivated to explore. And I guess I got sidetracked and didn't do it. Cool. So Geyser Rock's done. I said Geyser Rock is done. Yeah, absolutely. I knew that I had to come back here. I knew I'd be able to get sorted. Didn't have to go the whole path. We'll just go through the gate again. Alright. What's up? Alright, so I need to pay a visit to my uncle. In before I try to do a Dante Basco accent. Uncle! No, I can't really do it. Alright, where are you, dear old uncle? That's a fisherman's house. That's the mayor. Here we go. Jak's uncle.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on. I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, Tota. Bye-bye.
Yeah, nice. Cool. That makes 64. So Sandover Village is done. I'm gonna need to go to Sentinel Beach, have a look around, see if I can spot that last scout fly. And we might have to go back to Misty Island as well. 2 more scout flies. That is, you know, so we can keep a nice and complete little setup here. If we can't find it, we can't find it. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Check behind here. I mean, this still technically is Sandover Village, but you never know. Just looking around everywhere. I always like coming back here. It's a really peaceful soundtrack. You gotta listen out for that sneaky scoutfly. Alright. I don't hear it. Sorry, lurker dogs. Did you check the stomps? Where you have to uppercut? Oh, I'm gonna head there now. I figured that I'll hear it, you know, I'll hear it like whirring and stuff, but when I was here originally, I was kind of tired at that time, so maybe I wasn't really quite up to it. I'm sure we'll hear the little, like, propeller sound that they make. I don't hear it. Aha! It is still near the stumps, it's just over here. Now I'm hearing it. There we go. Alright, slam dunk. We found it, chat. Lovely. Appreciate the, advice. Cause yeah, we were standing right here and I couldn't hear it like whirring or anything like that. We got there in the end, so now I just need to head over to Misty Island. Misty Island's gonna be a bit trickier for me to spot those last two, because I don't know where I missed them. Gonna be a bit more problematic. It's definitely a larger scale area. At least you have me to give you hints on where it could be. Yeah, I appreciate the help. Again, I think past Canine was just half asleep by the time I got to Sentinel Beach. And with Misty Island, I was a little bit angry after probably from dealing with a couple of the segments there, but you know, all the sections are done now. It's just a matter of exploring. So. Who says you have to do everything in a specific order? I mean, this isn't a speed run. This isn't someone like demanding, oh, you have to play it this way. At the end of the day, what makes these sorts of games so interesting is the fact that there's no particular order you have to play them in. Like this game and the first Ratchet & Clank, they kind of introduced you to the idea of it not having to be so linear anymore. You're not, you know, it's not just like Mario just going one level to the next to the next to the next. It's like, oh hey, you're here now, but you can choose between 2 or 3 different level options and just go where you want to go. So I think no two playthroughs are the same with these sorts of games, and that's what I like about it. All right, back at Misty Island. The music's more ominous here, so maybe we will hear them out. I don't know. This just looks like a perfect place to hide it. It's not there, but you know what I mean? It's just perfect. And yeah, some of you in chat were talking about the cut content that was on this level too. So it honestly doesn't surprise me having these little corners where they can fake you out on where things would be. As for the cut content, yeah, you learn something new about this game, you know, no matter how many years go by. Haha, I'm just gonna walk around you. Work smarter, not harder. Didn't you say you had orbs missing here too? I don't think so, but let's see. Oh, I do! I have 6 missing orbs. Yeah, 6 missing orbs, 2 scout flies. When I was chasing the muse around here, I could have easily missed something. That's kind of my thoughts at the moment. I could have easily missed something because I was just running around trying to catch the muse and didn't really care what happened. I could also go hop on the zoomer and see if I missed it there, but I think I got all the ones on the zoomer. At least the at least this section we can rule out pretty easily enough, so... Health. Let's check the ship. Well, I mean... we just got here, so... there's plenty of places we haven't checked yet. Okay, we just ran through the little boat bit here, because the power cell was there, so I wouldn't have missed it. And I do remember grabbing one on the ramps here, so... I didn't leave until I cleared the ramps here. Yeah, I didn't leave until I got that stuff, so... unless it's literally in some corner somewhere, and I just zoomed past it. No pun intended. Yeah, I don't think it's in the zoomer area. We can probably rule that out. We can rule out the zoomer at least. Did I miss anything on the way up here? I remember I died a lot in this bit, so maybe I did miss something. Go back to the start and go right where the blue eco on the right. Oh, you reckon it's in that area? So we have all the power cells, so it must have just been somewhere that... oh, and what will we touch base with?
I was right behind you, Jak! Really, I was.
And there's green eco behind you. Haha. This is all where there's that mist that you fall below. Oh! Coyote slid off. Okay. Oh, I see them. Do you see them up there, chat? There they are. There's some orbs up there. And there's a little bouncing scout fly. I see a little bouncing crate. Alright, so looking. I have to take the blue eco up that way. Okay. Welcome back, Whackjob. We completed Precursor Temple, funnily enough. And now I'm backtracking to Misty Island because I had 6 orbs and a couple scout flies missing. But I just found the orbs, so we just need to go and pick them up. Alright, there's the orb. Here's a scout fly. Why do we need blue eco? Oh, Knight was just saying to check that area, and he was right. That he's been right twice. So thank you so much for checking, Knight. Appreciate it. We haven't been in this corner, and brilliant. We found them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. To be fair, this was during part 1 of my stream. By that point, I think I was already streaming for 5 hours and I was very tired, so I missed a few things. But I knew that going back to them with a fresh mind would have been good. Audio echo? Oh, you're getting the echo? It's alright. You guys should have told me. I can fix that. Done. Shouldn't happen. Thanks for letting me know, but yeah, it's an easy fix, but it's also an easy mistake to make when it was changing scenes. Alright, so Misty Island's now 100%. We went back to... okay, we got the stuff from Geyser Rock. We paid our uncle. That's done, that's done, that's done. Canyon's done, Rock Village done, Precursor City, Poggy Swamp. Basin? There's nothing more to do than go back to Rock Village and face our boss. Yeah, all the orbs, I think. Alright. That should be all of them. Wait a second. How am I missing at the beach? We were just at the beach. No. Okay. Okay, we're missing some orbs at the beach. Back to the beach we go. Alright. We are not done here. I've somehow missed orbs from the cannon, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Astra, you okay? For reference, since there's new people here, we have my co-host who is a little furry dude. That's actually what I call him. He is my little furry dude, and he's one of our emotes, so you guys know. This here is Astro. Sometimes he's on camera, but not today. Alright, back to the beach. It's alright. We need some more sun and fun. Thank you, Whackjob. He is. He loves to chill. He loves to hang out with chat. So, I know sometimes people come in and go, what's an Astro? An Astro is my boyo. Your fuzzy co-pilot? Aww. Very precious. Tabs, is that the name of your cat? Tabs? Very nice to meet Tabs. 16, almost 17. Wow, another thing we have in common, Whackjob. Having old pets. Astro celebrated his 15th end of August. We had a birthday stream for him. It was very funny because people were coming in hearing birthday stream, but it wasn't for me, it was for him. I think he deserved it, reaching 15. Her name is Tabitha. Oh, that's nice. Did you take the stomps on one of them? You know what, they could be in the water from the swimming. I could have missed them from the swimming. I don't remember doing as much swimming around. I didn't do much swimming, so maybe I missed them. Hey, video games, go behind the waterfall. Hey, they're here behind the waterfall. As if I didn't check here. I'm always making jokes about how I have to check the waterfall in retro games. Island and waterfall. Okay, well, we got that bit behind the waterfall. This bit's fine, this bit's cleared. We got the scout fly, so maybe we just have to... And it's daytime here now. I love the whole day-night cycle of this game. I mean, I did go behind the temple when I was here the first time, but let's just do it anyway. I'm kind of not trusting myself. I did go behind here the first time. Did you have eco the first time you were here? Because if not, there's an eco thing you probably didn't do. Yeah, I did go... I did have the eco vents open because I have opened the cannon. So if anything, I've probably just missed them somehow. Because I did come back here to do the cannon, so that's all said and good. Let's see if I mean, I checked around here, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe the game didn't save my progress. Pelican Island? We will check Pelican Island, actually. Meow. Here we go to Pelican Island. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I hadn't opened this thing. That's where they are. Cheers, guys. Teamwork. Alright, now we're cleared of Sentinel Beach. What? Oh god. Alright, off to the jungle then. Off to the jungle. You guys are actually motivating me to collect all the orbs. Rock Village, I mean, sure. We'll be back in Rock Village after this anyway. I wasn't gonna 100%, but you guys are motivating me to go get these orbs now. So we have to go to the jungle. There's 10 orbs at the jungle. So something they don't tell you with the jump pads is that if you hold a direction when you jump, it'll go in that direction. Ah, that I am aware of. That I am aware of. I bet you know where the Hidden Jungle orbs are too. Maybe? I think so? If it's 10 orbs, it must be in one of these blue thingies. I must have just missed it, because the one thing that I don't like about these little orb thingies is from a distance, it's hard to tell if they've been completed or not. I know that they're raised slightly. Like when the lid closes, they don't fully close like they were originally, but it's very hard to like distinguish that. It's not something easy to distinguish. If you save and load, you'll go back to the start of the beach. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's what speedrunners do. You save and load to go back to checkpoints and stuff. It saves you running around. Alright, yeah, Forbidden Jungle, let's go. Gotta milk those yak cows, bring the crops. Lots of hay. Also, hay. Alright, Forbidden Jungle. Man, look how stiff that bed is, SMH, yeah. No wonder the farmer sleeps outside sitting up. No wonder he just, you know, no wonder he's always like daydreaming and sleeping and be like, gotta bring in a craft from down. Like, that's probably why. We can't really blame him for sleeping on the job. He literally has like the stiffest bed imaginable. Okay, nothing behind here. So yeah, I think it might be another one of those blue thingies. Yeah, before the June bugs come in. June bugs come in. I've been in the temple, so... Yeah, something that kid me didn't know, but I'm aware as an adult, you can kill the fish. Do you want to try hard mode fish? Oh, but this is the actual PS2, surely you can't. Did you stomp on the head of the vine monster? Yes, because look at all the vines, they're all dead. I have done all the power cells here, it's just 10 precursor orbs that I randomly missed, probably because I was too busy focusing on the actual task of power cells. Look, alright, Fisherman's right here, so... You can do it on the PS2? Alright, what are we looking at? Check behind here. Did I... Nope. When you say L and R, is that the... Is that L1 and R1? L is left on D-pad, R is right. Oh, really? Go stand next to fisherman and hit that. So I don't need to be paused or anything. It's just standing next to him. If this is a troll, you're gonna get me good. Alright, we're gonna learn something together, chat. Go stand next to fisherman. I'm gonna save, because I am scared that, knowing my luck, I'm gonna, like, bug the game out and cause trouble. Especially since you said it's endless. So we're gonna need something to reload back from. Oh.
Want to try and beat the river, do ya?
Wow. Yeah, 20 pounds or an eel. Hey, you're right. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So they just discovered that when they were porting it, huh?
Here comes a big one.
Brilliant. You know that's going in my cheat book now, mate. You know I'm gonna put that in there. Way faster, fair warning. Alright. Yeah, I imagine this was used for testing, so they could test the level design or whatever, test the speed and everything. This just seems like a little dev tactic. I didn't even know the counter would go maybe beyond 999, so that's
Here comes a big one.
oh. Yep, here we go.
Steady, boy.
God, if I hit some record, that would be pretty sweet, but I doubt it. Doubt it, chat. We're already on 19 missed, so... yeah. The devs used to just settle arguments. Imagine that. No hard mode rats, because who would want to do that? I'll give it one more go. We gotta acknowledge that this is a cool little addition. That's so great! I did not know this was a thing, really.
Here comes a big one.
And if I really want to hurt myself, I could do this on the Vita as well. I don't see why it wouldn't work there.
Don't miss one like that again. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
I'm pretty good at avoiding eels, but oh my gosh.
Steady, boy.
Have the video of the wreck if you'd like to see it. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I hit somewhere in the area of 750 average? Okay. Okay. Yeah, one more try, chat, but then I think we're gonna get on with the gameplay, but this is cool.
Here comes a big one.
Oh my gosh. No, my brother's not gonna believe this. He's not gonna believe this.
Looks like you could use a bigger net.
This is addictive, eh? It's how I wind down.
Well, if you want to try for the power cell sometime, you know where to find me.
Yeah, see, the fact that it plays that is just a perfect indicator that this is just like a little dev thing. For playtesting, or as you said, even just, you know, so they can settle arguments. Oh, can you beat this? Looks like you're shut at fisherman, you can't even do your own job, SMH, yeah. No, really, that's so cool. That's really cool. Gosh, the more you know. No, now that is a fun fact and a half. Just when you think you know everything. Thank you, Whackjob. That's great. Right. Huh, it's okay. Right. Oh, actually, you okay? What's my dog doing? What's the dog doing? Okay, he's behind me, chat. I've gotten to do something. What is that? What is that? I'm gonna return back to the task at hand. Oh. Thanks so much, friend. Well, welcome to the arcade. That is originally what I was calling the group, because I'm an artist and everything here is arcade themed, but nonetheless, welcome to the gang. Yeah, don't know if I'll ever speedrun this game, but at least I can say that I've speedrun one game, and it was a racing game, so some of you might think that doesn't count. Whee! Racing games definitely count? Okay. Well, because like, as mentioned, I'm a big arcade fan, so something that I would regularly do is I would go to arcades, and generally like racing games were my specialty even in the arcade. Doing like time attack and stuff on the actual arcade machines is something that I definitely enjoy. So... Oh, this took me up here. I don't think I need to be up here. I have a feeling it's around this area somewhere. Am I right? I don't know. Because I do remember hitting the little, Yeah, I've obviously been out here because the power cell's hiding here. Do you have to go diving for it? Retrofix? Hi there, welcome to the stream. Getting warm. As in, like, I'm getting warmer to where I'm looking. For reference, I have all the power cells in this area, but I'm missing 10 orbs. So I'm doing some backtracking at the moment, trying to find those 10 orbs. I think getting colder. Yeah. Water does make you cold. Even if that was you not making a joke. See, I've opened this. I've opened this, chat. See, this one's open. It's not this one. This leads back out to the fishermen, so... Ha 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 ha. Okay. There are 5 orbs in this area that almost everyone misses. I'm glad it's not just me, dude. I mean, I wasn't intending to 100% this or anything, but... you know. You guys have inspired me to just go and look back since we have a little bit of free time, and... I've already done a pretty decent job of collecting everything anyway. Because, like, look, we still haven't gone to Blue Sage and I have 66 orbs, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've been through the temple and I got all the ones that were up here. They bugged me for ages. Who wants to bet I think I know where they are? Same. Not the ones you mean. I'm glad I can intrigue everybody. It's cool to meet so many people who are fans of this game, whether you be speedrunners or regulars, honestly. One of the jump pads inside the temple? Oh, if I've missed it inside the temple, which is honestly a sound theory, I'm gonna be mad. You're probably right, I probably did miss something in the temple. Which end? I have to go back to the bridge, don't I, to go in the temple? There aren't many clusters of 5 orbs in Forbidden Jungle. Yeah, that's why I was wondering how I missed 10, because I'm thinking surely I would have gotten them, right? They're in clusters. So 10 sounds like, yeah, either one big room of 10, which I doubt it, or 2 clusters of 5. It's a good theory. Ow. Jump on the dead plant, drops a single orb.
Can I have your insect collection?
Drop single orb 5 times. Oh, that I did do fix. Because I was showing that to chat, because I had people in stream who had never played the game before, and I was showing them that you could stomp on his head. Yeah, those I do remember collecting. I definitely stomped on his head. Because I was making that a point to chat. Had 995 orbs and couldn't freaking find it. Blew someone's mind the other day. I mean, you already blew my mind with the fishing thing, so that's it. That's it, I'm good for today. I'm not sure if anything's gonna match that today. Let's go in, and maybe I did miss something. I did go up outside here. Oh! Okay, don't you dingus. Ah, oh, silly, silly grill. Oh, no worries, Firebird. Nice seeing you again. You take the jump pad to the start of the temple if you hold right. Where's my brain? You can take the jump pad to the start of the temple if you hold right. I think I understand what you mean. I think my brain's just going to overload right now. Yeah, definitely one of the reasons why I haven't streamed this game is I'm always too hard on myself when I play it. And I knew that the speedrunning community was a thing, and I figured y'all would just be like, ha ha ha. Haha, K9 playing this? That's cute. I don't know.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
Bruh. Heard that nobody in the community said that. Nah, it's more of a, like... I don't know, I'm too used to be honest chat, I'm too used to playing games just casually and having people come in and go, oh, but I speedrun, and speedrunning's like the best thing ever. And I'm like, yeah, speedrunning's cool, but, you know, I can just play the game the way I want to, as well. In the same way people do wrench-only runs, like they're not speeding through the game, they're just choosing to play the game a different way, so... If I want to play it the way 6-year-old me played it, I don't think it's the bad thing. Speedrunning's fun, but not an excuse to be a yeah, exactly. I don't know. I shouldn't make assumptions, chat, but I have had a variety of different folks come into stream and be, like, kind of imply that the way I'm playing it isn't as entertaining, and, you know, my intention is just to kind of, you know, kind of have that similar cozy feeling that I had growing up, playing it with my brother, with my cousins, or even in the early days of YouTube, because, you know, I was there for the birth of YouTube and witnessing the very first, like, bunch of Let's Plays to ever come out. I remember consistently failing this jump when I was here last time because I was too busy reading chat. So, did I miss anything around here? It's possible. I probably did. Not a bad skybox for this game either. It's a pretty game. That's called backseating. I'd put it in my rules if it keeps happening. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Fix. I don't know, Twitch is a little broken for the last couple days. I can't even put enough, I can't even put tags in correctly. So, he's pretty broken. The skybox from the top of the Citadel is amazingly good. Yeah, I do admire games with nice skyboxes, especially from the PS2 era. The skybox in the Gran Turismo games is seriously the most unbelievable thing ever. And then you tell people that it's a PS2 game and they go, what? I'm gonna check all the jumpy things, I'm gonna check all the thingy things. At least we don't have to fight a big scary plant. Although I did bounce on his head, so if there's any more orbs I'm gonna be very... very confused and upset. Nope, that took me out of the temple. I didn't see anything in there, you guys. Good number of Jak runners enjoy watching casuals play. It's always fun to watch people play the game you love. Well, that's exactly right. Plus, I just want to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I don't see myself doing speedrunning. I might be tempted to try a specific run on a Ratchet or a Jak game, but speedrunning personally is too much pressure for me. Like if someone told me, oh yeah, K9, you should do like a wrench only run, I would actually maybe consider it. Even though I'm kind of scared to do that as well. I'm terrified to do that, but at least I feel like that I would almost consider it. You never know, chat. You can't see me winking or raising eyebrows right now. Missed one of the pads. It's on the way to where the blue eco switch is. K9, you should do a Jak any percent run. I'd have to do some research. I don't want to just jump in blindly. I know that that's like the dumb mistake to do with any kind of run, like speedrun or otherwise, is you need to do the homework. Like I just have not watched Jak speedruns as much as I've seen Ratchet ones, so don't do it any percent is miserable to learn it too. I mean, you were telling me before, like, people go through with like 8 power cells or something, right? I just want to play the fun game that I enjoy very much and teach people some K9 fun facts while I do it, because yeah, the last time I played this game, I played it with someone very dear to me, and he'd never played either franchises, and we had an absolute blast. And with that result, we did 100% run it, because it was so much fun. So yeah, I don't regret those times. It was amazing. It's great when you can share experiences. Played through all 3 recently, so fun going back. Yeah. As I mentioned to some people before, I do play these games pretty frequently, but I'll generally play it and then I'll leave it for like a year or so before I get back to it, because I kind of like the feeling of playing it in a similar way to how Kid Me played it. Because I didn't have access to my games throughout the year. It was always at specific parts of the year where I was allowed to play games. So I kind of still feel like replicating that feeling with these games. Then it means that every time I go back to it, it feels fresh and new again. Jak 2, I got to the crew fight and got so mad and gave up. I've only ever finished Jak 1. Yeah, the crew fight's pretty annoying actually. Jak 3 never tried because it looked more Jak 2. It basically is. If anything, I prefer Jak 2 as well. I actually played these games in the wrong order. I'm gonna tell chat now. K9 fun fact time. Childhood me got Jak 2 first, and then I played Jak 1 when my family friend gave me lent me his copy of the game and said, "Hey, you've played 2 so many times. Why don't you play 1 now?" And my brother and I were totally not even fazed with how different the playstyle was. We just jumped in and enjoyed it anyway. Wait, so where did I miss this? I'm probably just gonna follow the same mistake again. Which form would you pick of Jak, dark or light? Dark Jak has some great abilities, but I think light introduced so many more cool maneuvers, like being able to like, you know, the freeze time and the flight and stuff. The shielding's like whatever, like, I know they added it just to kind of balance out the light and dark abilities. I definitely enjoyed like freezing time and stuff, that was cool too. And the flight mechanic felt like pretty well fleshed out, and I still think it's weird conceptually for Jak to be able to fly. Should play The Lost Frontier. I have played it, Whack Job, a long time ago, when it first came out. I would play it if chat wanted me to, because I do own it. After all these years I tracked down a copy and I do own it. But I'm not the biggest fan of it, obviously. It's definitely inferior. I think it's fine if it had no Jak and Daxter in it. That was my discussion before when someone asked me about it. It's a fun game if it wasn't Jak and Daxter. But I don't know. I'd play it if you guys wanted me to. I do have it. It wasn't the easiest game to find on PS2, but I do have it. Chat's moving, chat's moving. Yeah, Jak 3 is definitely more like Jak 2, I did clarify that. It feels, if anything, it feels a bit easier because they give you so many more abilities and weapons and all this kind of stuff. Not to spoil it too much, but they give you so much more to work with that it feels easier in that regard because you unlock so much more. Go down, you good. It's inside temple. When you get the blue eco again, you can see the pad activating. Gun upgrades in 3 was awesome. Yeah, the upgrades are awesome, but I feel like they definitely made the game, parts of the game feel pretty easy. Not to say that the game didn't have hard missions, but it does feel like, in some ways it feels easier than 2. So maybe out of the 3, 2 might be my favorite because Kid Me played it the most, but I don't know. It's hard to decide what's your favorite. Even with the Ratchet games, I still struggle between whether 2 or 3 is my favorite. It's a different studio and shouldn't have been a Jak and Daxter game. Yeah. They did the same thing with Size Matters. Size Matters, I do actually enjoy it more than Lost Frontier, but I do acknowledge that it is clunky and short and all that stuff. Although custom armor, that was pretty cool. What am I even doing? It's because I'm reading chat. I'm getting too sidetracked. Let's go back in the temple again. Dark Daxter was a mistake. Agreed. How do you dark eco something that's already dark eco? It should either do nothing to Daxter or kill him. It should not turn him into some Sonic the Werehog type thing. You can quote me on that. You can absolutely quote me on that. You think by now I would have just spotted them in the distance like I did on Misty Island. Got this game with my PS2 in 2001, first next-gen game I played. I feel like that was the experience for a lot of people, which is pretty cool to hear. I got my PS2, like, I didn't get it immediately, I got it around Christmas time, so by that point I was getting other games. I got Spider-Man, Jak 2, and the first Harry Potter game. But for what it's worth, it still worked out. I got to borrow this game from my family friend and then eventually buy it for myself. Ratchet & Clank is my all-time favorite franchise, and that game was also, that game was also lent to me and introduced to me later. Wait, that says subscribed. Oh, did someone subscribe on YouTube? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that those alerts actually worked, so thank you for subscribing. I have 2 channels, but I'm mostly working on the gaming one at the moment. It is hard to kind of juggle everything when you're both work, life, and games. Harry Potter games are fun speedruns too, they're so broken on PC. The PC games are slightly different though. The PS2 and PS1 games are all different. I found a video recently that explained it pretty well. It's like the same studio, but it's different divisions of the studio, so they all work on the game, but they all do their own thing with it. They all borrow assets from each other, but they're all technically different games. It's really bizarre, but it's how they made those games back then. Like, I played the PS2 version growing up, but then I watched a friend recently play the PC version, and I watched him play that, and then I watched another friend play the PS1 game and watched that, and it was interesting to see how they were all so similar and so different. All the Harry Potter games are different in every version, they're wildly different GBA. Yeah, exactly that. There's a pretty cool video, I can't remember who made it, but there's a pretty cool video where a YouTuber described the first two games and how different they are on every platform. I like Guitar Hero, which one did you get? Guitar Hero I got very, very late in life. I have the original one. I actually don't have the others yet. I was always borrowing them. But the guitar I have came with, didn't come with the game, so for a long time I didn't have the game, and now I have the first Guitar Hero, which I know that it's not the best one, but I just wanted to have something to use my guitar with. So I've not played them a lot, chat. When it comes to rhythm games, I've played the more bizarre games. But I definitely probably should recapture what I missed. Then all the other ones on PS2 as they came out. Movie games were a different breed. They really were. They were either really awful, or they were like, you know, good but forgotten by everyone. I think a lot of movie games get a bad rap because people think, oh, they're all garbage. One of my surprise games this month was playing Shrek 2, which was both an absolute meme to play, but also an absolute joy because I had people come in and got nostalgic about it. Because, you know, it is still a pretty decent platformer that follows a lot of design elements that the Lego games do. And it's a friggin' Shrek game, it has no right to. Shrek on PS1? I don't know much about the PS1 Shrek games. Like, I'm pretty sure chat can, like, go back through my clips. I make a joke about how I own Shrek 2 3 times. By mistake. Oh. Nice one me, nice one me. I'm struggling to keep up with chat. Played Force Unleashed on Wii, Battlefront 2 on PS2. It has nothing to do with the movies at all. Also played The Grinch on PS1. Quite a variety of different games there. How do I unpack all that information? The only Star Wars games I've played are the Battlefront games, and also Revenge of the Sith, which I also thought was an underrated movie game. It kind of loosely follows the movie. It has some interesting boss fights and combos and stuff. And if you have cheat codes, you can literally unlock a fighting game in the as a secret game. And the fighting game just like plays very Soul Calibur like with lightsabers and stuff. It's pretty cool. They eventually made a lightsaber dueling game based off of that cheat, so pretty fun. Kind of a worthless game nowadays too, so you can always track it down and play it. If you have a falling spin before the ground, you won't take damage. That is true, I just sometimes forget. I definitely am not used to having so many people talk to me at once. and playing a game. Is that the one where you can kill Obi-Wan as Anakin? Yeah. Because it's based off the third movie, so that would make sense, what you're saying. Alright. I kept failing this jump last stream because it was around the same time that people came in and started talking as well. It has, I had a very funny clip of me falling and splatting myself. Oh, I slid off again. Someone's gonna need to point out if I'm near the orbs, because I'm starting to lose my sense of awareness. I'm starting to get tired, chat. Even though I've only been live 3 hours, technically I've been live for much longer than that because we streamed for 3 hours and then I went for a 2-hour break. So technically I've been here a long time. I'm starting to get tired. When you get down, go right. It's directly inside the temple. Oh, I didn't go right, did I? Okay. Other fun trick. If you fall and hit splat, hit triangle twice and you'll get up faster. Oh yeah, that like cuts your animation, doesn't it? That's actually neat to know. That actually makes perfect sense though. Wait, so... Did I go up this way? I don't think I went up this way. Oh, this leads into this room. There's like nothing in here. This is where I open up all the vents, right? Okay. Yeah, it forces you into goggles, which is a standing position. Hitting it again drops you out of goggles and leaves you standing. Yeah, that makes sense from a programming standpoint. I'm no game programmer, but in one of my degrees we did a. There we go. I missed this jump pad. Awesome. One jump for victory's sake. Yeah, lovely. Okay. We are done. Wait, why am I going this way? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't even know where the game's gonna reset me. It's gonna reset me here, of course it is. Alright, let's go through the plant way. And then we can exit. Alright. Then we can just go boing. And we're out. We're done. I've done enough mucking around here. Enough dilly-dallying. Yeah, can we not do that, please? Ha 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 ha! You finally did it, K9, you slowpoke. 150 out of 150, looking good. Yeah. Okay, now we're good. Now we just need to go back to Rock Village. I'm missing a few orbs there in town, which I'm assuming are near the levitator. And then we actually just need to activate said elevator and levitator. There, see? My brain's slowing down. And then we got the claw boss fight. I don't know if we'll do any further than that today, just because as mentioned, it's getting late for me. I'm getting tired. But can't help it. It's nice having you all here. There are only 2 checkpoints in jungle, inside temple and beginning checkpoint. Yeah, good point actually. I never occurred to me. There really aren't many hub 1 checkpoints. I think Misty has the most. Yeah. And like it felt like the Precursor temple had more as well. Had 3 or 4 checkpoints. Alright, yeah, we'll go up to Green Sage's hut, we'll just warp there. Woo, we're done here. We paid the uncle, we got the orbs. I have 300 orbs to spare, which is going to be great, because I know we'll need them for the next area when we get there eventually. I don't really want to spoil it too much for anyone who's watching who hasn't played this series, because I definitely have met people who haven't. You don't want to assume just because this is, you know, a game that's loved by many, that everyone's played it. It's an easy mistake to make. You, get out there.
What are you doing here? You have power cells to collect. Leave me alone until you have them.
What a baby. Oh look, it's Crash 1 plant. Yeah, it definitely is. LPC has 6? Yeah, it's possible, yeah. There were a lot of them. Alright, we have... We're missing 20 orbs in Rock Village. I think they're gonna be towards wherever we haven't visited yet. Yeah, because I haven't been up to the little levitating bit. I feel like they'd be there, yeah? Or maybe they're on that other... They're gonna be on that other little island bit, actually. I kept running past there, I actually haven't been there. Same as his hut, I take it back, I want to say 5. Did you get all the flies here? Yes, I did. I found the last one before we left here. So, yeah, it says 7. Cool, yeah, we've done that. Wait, pontoons, you go left here. They've got to be around here, right? That's what I'm thinking. I've been down there because that leads to the swamp. So yeah, Kira will be chilling here and she'll be like, redeem your power cells. And I'll be like, nope, I want to find these last 20 orbs. Which I have no idea where they are. I thought we'd find them. There's not really any swimming involved here because of the stupid lurker shark. You opened the container with blue eco. What container? What, here in town? Yes, I have. Yes, that I have opened. It's the first thing I did when I got here for some reason. I think there are 20 in the vent. Oh, I swear I opened it, but let's go have a look. Who knows, it's possible my game didn't save. As far as I'm aware, I did open it. You're referring to this one over here, next to the Precursor head? The Oracle? I swear I opened this. Oh, well, let's check. Let's check. I could be wrong, unless I opened a different one. Past the geologist, it's not opened? Okay, I could have sworn I had opened this last, on the first stream when I was here. I'm gonna need to... I need to practice that, okay. Or is there one on the opposite side, maybe? I don't know how I did this. Bonk. Yep, I hit the tree. Smart. It closes after it opens. Yeah, I know they close after they open, but they look a little bit, like, raised when they're open.
This stone is very old.
Huh. Is there a closer way to get to it? There's one near the boulder if you RJ, what, roll jump? If you roll jump through the eco and roll jump again, you can run the rest of the way. Ow! I am now a hot dog. Okay.
Rocks have feelings too.
Rocks have feelings too. Oh, I could have made that if I didn't stumble my way. Why was that closer? Probably because of the rolling, as you guys said. Alright. Yeah, to be honest, maybe I didn't save my game correctly when we were here. That might have been why. From outer blue eco cluster, RJ strat. Okay.
Good luck, boys.
Cheers! Oh, I see cheers. No. I am too slow at this. I could have sworn I did it though. Maybe I rage quit? I don't remember now. Future me is gonna be very peeved when I go back and watch this when I edit it. When I go back to edit this.
This stone is very old.
Hi, future me, by the way. That's not cringe at all. Alright. Camera. Maybe I have to get both at the same time, but I'm not quick enough to do it.
Rocks have feelings too.
Could maybe work. Oh, camera, please. Let's do that again. Oh, never mind. Do that again.
Very old.
Speedy speed boy. Go fast as you can, Jak. Yeah, okay. Done. Alright. Alright, I suppose we gotta continue the storyline now. Here to the yeah. Let's go talk to Kira. Because she's gonna be bummed like, what took you so long? 66, you only need 45, mate. That's what she's gonna say. You kept me waiting. I powered the machine though. Look, it's just, I don't know if I'm gonna 100% run this, but at least it'll do future me a favor because I know some of the next batch of levels are gonna be even more annoying. Spider cave.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jak, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
Do you want to know a funny strap for Claw? Oh, go for it, tell me. I love Spider Cave. Man, it's weird watching this cutscene. Yeah, I'm sure you're so used to skipping it. I noticed that for speed runs, you have to like, you have to glitch out like the cutscene for the next stage, I think. If you die a bunch in lava in front of Claw, it makes the fight easier? Oh, is that like a level scaling thing? Funny that. I'm sure I'll have no issue with Claw, to be honest. But good to know that if I die enough times, the game will be nice to me. We skip both stage cutscenes, yeah. I saw a skip this one guy did that like, I don't know, was really weird. It didn't work properly for him, but then it did at the same time. If you do the right number of times, you can jump on top of the boulders he shoots. Oh. Whoops. I think that, yeah, I had trouble with the camera there. Come on, Claw. Oh. Okay. Yep, jump in the lava, weirdo. There's nothing to stand on. There's nothing to stand on. Hate the spider cave, always had 4 missing orbs to get in the whole map. Oh boy. I always struggled with spider cave. It's the level I don't do, chat. I'm not looking forward to it. Slid off into the lava there. Yep, it's rule of threes, just like a crash boss. Trust where that was gonna land. Poor Claw getting shot in the junk repeatedly. Yeah. Sly Cooper bosses? Oh, Sly Cooper bosses are an interesting one. That being said, chat, I've only played the first two. I'm yet to play the third one because I missed out on them growing up, only having the demo discs to work with. But when I got my Vita, I finally got a chance to play the first two, so I still need to play the third and the fourth. Oh, if you die a lot, his animations for shooting those rolling boulders get so slow, but the boulders are the same speed. It's silly to watch. Oh, really? Oh, really? I thought I was gonna trick him. Totally didn't die 20 plus times trying to jump on the rocks. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh! I saw her still at Yellow Eco. I was trying to fire it out just for gags, and instead I killed myself. Nice. Ah! You have the first Sly Cooper? I don't know, I'm just kind of annoyed that I missed out on the Sly games, because I know they're really fun, but at least I've been able to finally try the first two, and I've really enjoyed the second one the most. It's probably partially nostalgia goggles as well, because I played that demo so much, but it just overall felt like a more well thought out game. The first one definitely felt more tied back to its older previous gen platformer roots, I think. Alrighty. Alright, now he's gonna shoot really fast, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they are faster. And I'm invisible because of me because of me dying, I'm invisible. It's a slight little quirk that my disc has, so it makes it hard for me to know where Jak is gonna land in these certain scenarios. Really biting. It's alright, fix that. You do be biting the butt. Pew, pew, pew. Need to not swear. Auto mod be like that sometimes. It thinks put is a swear word. Like I put a glass of water on the table. So, whatever. Maybe it is a Spanish thing. I didn't think of that. So pumped for Deadpool 3. Oh man. Deadpool's an interesting franchise. If you're referring to the movies, I remember, first... For some reason I remember the second movie more than the first. I'm not too big on superhero movies anymore, but... Ah, no.
Say goodnight, Jak.
Say goodnight. Well, I'm gonna have a drink before we jump back into that. I don't use Twitter, whack job, so what did happen? Posted 2 things in the last 24 hours about the movie. Oh. Classic Ryan Reynolds. Like, is Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, or is Deadpool Ryan Reynolds? You be the judge. So sometimes I don't know if he's just playing Deadpool, or if he literally is just playing himself, and Deadpool just happens to be him. Like, I mean that in a good way, not in a I'm Will Smith, Katherine Heigl kind of way. Now those two only know how to play themselves. Can say for a fact that he isn't Green Lantern. I know that for a fact. Oh yes, that I am aware of. Green Lantern is a little bit short end of the stick. I think, oh, thanks for giving me the free health. I don't think I've ever seen this happen to me during this boss fight before. They must know that I'm sucking. He doesn't like the smell of his armpits. I'll give you that. Come on, Kato. Can someone play the wah wah wah? It's in the channel points thing. That's how I'm feeling right now. And I'm invisible again. Where am I? There I am. That's the one. That's the one. That's the mood right now.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Oh yeah. Got you, fan. Cheers, guys. Oh boy. I don't like that boulder. That is not a nice boulder. Ah yes, monkey. I'm invisible again, I can't see. Seeing Jackman come back as Wolverine does my soul good. Wait, they're doing another one? Is he coming back? On one hand, that's cool. On the other hand, it's like, let Hugh Jackman rest, mate. I think the poor guy needs a break from, I thought the idea was he, like, quote-unquote died or whatever. It's alright, we're not recording my death counters. This is not a Dark Souls playthrough. He's coming back for Deadpool 3 and only Deadpool 3, which is set before Logan. Ah, okay. That actually makes sense. I guess they don't wanna do the fans dirty. Big bonkers. Wait, this isn't even a page. Hello again, Udo. How's your editing going? This more or less should be. I should have had this boss done by now, but for some reason I'm dying a lot. Maybe it's the pressure of streaming. I don't know. I normally don't find this boss that difficult. It's very Crash Bandicoot in its staging. You just have to follow a pattern. It's I won't say it's easy, but it's not necessarily hard either. New Pokemons are silly looking. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Black and White 2, chat, so I'll clarify anything beyond Gen 5 does look silly to me. Still going, just chopping away at the deaths. Ah, yes. You could literally just have like, you literally could just get like some orchestral music, like Beethoven or something, and just have all your deaths. I think I did that in like my Ratchet & Clank video. I had like the can-can music, and then I just had me just dying a lot. That was the joke. Alright, we're up to the third bit. Rule of threes, chat. Rule of threes. Now they bounce a little bit, and I'm kind of annoyed by that because they can flatten you. Alright, this should be good. We should be done now. Gotta just get out of this safely. Wait a minute, I thought you did. I was thinking of using the mariachi music from SpongeBob. That works too. No!
Don't step into the light, Jak! Don't step into the light!
Don't step into the light! You didn't grab one of the eco bits. Oh, really? Okay. Ooh, alright, time to crack the knuckles. Try to do this again. Flip the metaphorical hat backwards, chat. Alright. Very fitting.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Man, how many points do you have, Blue? You haven't been here that long, have you? Spin the meta hat again. Oh. Whew. Yeah, Ash Ketchum moments. $560, okay. Ooh, party parrot, let's go. I don't have any blue eco, yep. I mean, if people in chat have better TTV installed, you get extra emotes for my channel, and one of them is Daxter, which I installed purely for this playthrough. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fix. Hope you enjoy your stay. Ah! I apologize if I can't say anything more, I'm very focused right now. I seriously thought I would have done this already. It really is a Demon of Hatred moment. Yeah, that one, Daxter nut. Look, I found it and I thought, sure, let's roll with it. Unfortunately, not too many Jak and Daxter emotes have been made. I might have to rectify that and make my own. Whoop. I'm invisible. I couldn't tell if I was dead or not. Oh. Game? Yeah, this is really making it more challenging than it should be. I've found a new difficulty mode, chat. You just have to play with my copy of the game. I could try my other disc, but I have no idea if it'll be okay. Why are you going invisible? I think it's a problem with my disc, Fix, because anytime I take a really big hit, Jak will like go invisible for 2 seconds. And it's normally fine and not a problem, but for this particular boss, when you're trying to figure out where you're jumping, it's hard to know where your hitbox is when you can't see yourself. I have another copy of the game spare here, but I don't know if it's... I don't know how this other copy behaves, so... We might switch it out and try it. Because, I guess a few of you are new here. Worth showing, here's my console cam. We're using the real PS2, and I have 2 copies of the game, so maybe I'll switch discs and we'll see if this works. I just didn't want to waste time doing this, but we can do this. Try it out. And hopefully it should load okay from where we are. Have so many SpongeBob emotes. Alright. Continue. Could have gifted a sub to someone that runs SpongeBob. That's great. Good old SpongeBob. The only SpongeBob thing I can provide is my soundboard has "Hello, I like money," which I sometimes use. I have no idea how this disc is gonna play, but £5 fishy! You have an emote of that? That's great. I don't know how often you'd use that, but... Don't tempt me, chat. I might put you guys on emote only mode just so I can focus on the boss fight. bad disc can make you invisible sounds like cheat codes. It has to do with, it's just a theory, but I reckon it has to do with disc scratches. Because sometimes a certain disc scratch can make a certain level not work. Like that disc can still work, but maybe a certain level or a certain function doesn't work properly because a specific sector of the disc is scratched or dirty. It's just a theory. Because of all of my copies of Jak 2, my childhood copy freezes after the Baron Praxis boss fight, so I can still play that disc, but I can't play that one mission with that disc. Which is quite funny, but true. So anytime you have a disc that doesn't work properly, never throw your discs away. Clean them, repair them, give it away to somebody, but don't ever throw your discs away. There's always someone who can save them. Is it a game theory? Yeah. Oh, I hope my bitrate's not dying now, chat. Oh. Imagine if you find a strat that beats world record by scratching the disc in certain areas or something. Oh, that'd be horrible. I wouldn't want to ruin a disc doing that. That'd be seriously the most messed up way of winning, I suppose. Okay, chat, that's twice, right? Oh no, that's 3 times! I did it! Yeah. It would be deemed invalid, unfortunately. Yeah, I'd bet.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the volcanic crater, be sure to visit the Red Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Alright, I guess we'll make it to Rock Village, and yeah. Off we go to Mountain Pass. Now this is a really cool zoomer segment. I really like the level design for this. We have to deal with these annoying little guys though.
Oh, those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the
GG's, I don't have a moment to like pat myself on the back. Oh, this level's so annoying to get all the collectibles for though. This level's really annoying for getting all the collectibles, I just remembered. Like I took the shortcut, but I missed everything before it. How dumb is that? There's a strat in a SpongeBob game for GameCube that involves putting liquid on the disc so it does weird things. That sounds awful! Who would do that? So imagine... oh god. Going to Volcanic Crater, Frick Rock Village, or putting your console on a hot plate. Don't have to show your disc, but if something is super off with the run, the verifiers will know. Yeah, exactly. Like the one time I did submit a run for a racing game, I just sent them the Twitch clip. Like they ask for reference and there's the Twitch clip. I know you're supposed to beat them, but like come on. I missed one freaking orb here. Now I'm stuck. Invisible wall or something? Hey. Can we like reset going back? Yeah, we can. That's a cutscene that you don't always get to see, chat, so there you go. I accidentally messed with my console earlier by taking water bottle off the top. If you beat the ones, you have free reign of Mountain Pass. That is true. If you beat them, then you can just kind of just come back on your own and do all the collectible stuff then. Took the water bottle off the top. Oh, because it's a slim, you had the water bottle to like weigh down the disc tray or something? Is that what you were trying to do? Like to help it read better? Right, yeah. If not, then putting the console sideways or upside down is also a trick people used around PS1 era to help with lasers and stuff. Granted, I was always too scared to grind up a disc, but I do still own a Slim, but streaming with it just didn't feel right, to be honest, because it's a special console, and I didn't want to I didn't want to wreck that console because that console's kind of valuable. I felt like, at least with this one, that it'll vent heat better for long play sessions. Not to say that the Slim's bad or anything, I felt weird streaming long periods of time with it because it was just it's a rarer unit. It's not like your standard one. Yeah. You run a 37k. I think I have a 70. Yeah, I think it's a 70k mine because it's a special edition one. I don't want to wear it out. But from the larger consoles, I have all the different ones. Just by coincidence, I think I have a 30, a 39, and a 50. I think the one I'm using now is the 39, I think? I'm not too sure. You got an SSD hooked up? Oh, nice, Retro. I've actually played around with the HD booting as well, so I have an SSD for that as well. I just don't use it for streaming. It's just something fun to toy around with because how could I be a PS2 enthusiast and not have that in my collection? So gotta race these guys. Come on, K9, you can do it. I know I can only race them, I can't hit them like the other ones. It won't really do anything, just gotta race them. Dodge the trees, dodge the explosives. Do you all know about Gandhi nuking people in original Civ? What? That came out of nowhere, whack job. I guess you're living up to your name, huh? That seriously was like such a left field sentence. My brain didn't really process until I read Civ. I don't want to hit that. Let's do with wraparound like the race. Okay. The disc comes out for PBs on stream. Oy. Depending on the angle that I hit it, I can just take a hit point, as opposed to completely dying, but still, it's just... I know I'm nowhere near, like, I'm not even that far in the race, so... Get good, mate. It's alright, I will get the bonuses later. I'm too stuck in my ways, I think. Whoa! We haven't even gotten to the cave bit yet. Oh, missed it all. Uh-oh. How does one go too fast here? Simple. Blue eco. Zero aggression if you load it by being friendly, who would go to max aggression. That sounds like a really crazy thing to program in a game, honestly. Okay, now we made it to the cave bit. And I hit a tree. I missed the turbo. One thing I never noticed particularly as a kid, I didn't pay too much attention to, is why they were blowing up this place. They're blowing up this place because of all these red crystals here. So they could harvest the red eco for themselves. It's crazy. Crazy world building. Crazy cool. Alright, this is the last... I think we're getting close to the final stretch, and there's too many explosives! Overall blue eco stacks. Yes, it can stack. Yep, okay. I know why it's doing this. I know precisely why. Oh. It's because this one has issues with zoomers. I really have to service my discs, but I've run out of the stuff that I use to service them. Have you ever heard of Yosemite in this game? Yosemite? Is that one of the NPCs in the next area? Is that like his name? I can't remember now. I know that there were these two miners. I forget their names. Is that what you're referring to? Am I being tested on my Jak lore? Because it is possible I've forgotten what those miners are called, because they're usually just referred to as miners in the mission info. I don't know. Oh, good gosh! Uh-oh. Yeah, chat, don't mind me. I'm gonna try and focus on this race now. Gordy and Willard, aka Hothead and Birdbrain. Yes, yeah, one of them was called Gordy, yeah. Are you saying this looks like a national park? Oh yeah, Yosemite is the name of a national park. Yeah, okay. Took me a moment, I'm not American, chat. I missed the scout fly again, whatever. Just an observation. Okay. Yeah, this section is tricky. I'm not necessarily good at this, but we'll get it. I am ahead, so hopefully I just need to watch my step. Oh, missed it. Doesn't matter. Burn. Oh, fun! There's a scrap level in this game that was behind the miner's gem, originally called Yosemite, that we have a bunch of textures for. It's huge. Let me see if I can find a video for it. Oh, I heard something about a scrapped level, but I didn't realize Yosemite was that. To be fair, we only visit 3 sages in this game, so having an extra like area where you visit the 4th one might have, like, my mind always wonders what that would have been like. Granted, though, the story makes sense that everybody would have been kidnapped by now, so there's no point to go visit that area. But you know, one does wonder what would have been there. You know, if we got to visit the Yellow Sage, for example. Like, obviously we've used our yellow eco already, but imagine. One can only imagine what's out beyond where the yellow sage lives, you know? Ah, and I failed the jump. Okay, whatever. Just stay alive. I'm sure racing them won't be so bad as long as I stay alive. Unsnowy mountain. It's supposed to be third area of Hub 3, otherwise it's only snowy in Spider's Cave. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I know I'm missing a lot of chat right now. I just really need to pay attention. Ghost Zoomer. Yeah, the physics for the zoomer are definitely unique. I'll give it that. At least the zoomer doesn't explode like in the later games. Can you imagine how, Thanks, game! Thank you. Well, thanks me, I suppose. We can see the yellow sage hut at the end of Lava Tube. Yeah, that's true. I just want to make it to the next area. Come on, game. Please do me that. Please do me that. I gotta be fast enough, I gotta be cool enough, I gotta be strong to win the race. Bonk. Game. I get it, you want to make this level hard. But it's literally nighttime, that's how long I've been racing these guys. Fail the jump, let's go, let's go. I wish I could just knock them all out like you do in Precursor Basin. That'd be super handy. I know they added a racing segment because, like, they haven't had a racing segment in the game. Banana! Believe in the banana. Yeah, game didn't let me rest. It's like, oh, cool, now race. Oof. I'm not sure what kind of question this would be to my viewers, but what's your favourite racing game? I feel like I might know the answer, but nonetheless I'm gonna ask it, chat. Favourite racing game, go. Aha, number 6. Vroom, vroom. Ah, no! Oh, come on. Gran Turismo 4. Ooh, good choice, whack job. Need for Speed? Oh, which one, Blue? There's a lot of them. I definitely loved the underground games growing up, as well as Carbon and the others. Don't really play many racing games too often. That's fair. It's just worth asking because I'm sure we've all played one at some point that we thought, yeah, this game's pretty decent. Come on, you got this. Thank you. All Need for Speeds? Ah, okay, cool, cool. I mean, I think the newest Need for Speed game I've played is Payback. I didn't mind it, but definitely my favourites are the Underground games. And I did stream Underground 2 ages back. I didn't finish it because, well, it was partially motivation and it was also partially because I didn't have many people enjoying watching it. Have been in bed like 3 hours back. Don't worry, whack job. I'm feeling the same thing. I want to get all of us to the Red Sage's hut, but it is also midnight for me at the time I filmed this, and I wanted to be in bed already. But I'd like to get this. I'd like to get us to the next hub world so we can wrap it up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really am gonna just go slowly through this. That's the last scout fly, by the way.
We did it! We stopped them from blowing up the pass!
We did! Yeah! Oh.
Good work! You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Don't worry, Kira, I will, but you're right here, so let's grab that. Yeah! Whoop, whoop, whoop. I will go back for the orbs later, but we had to end on 69 power cells. Alright. Time for a 2x4 cutscene. Welcome to Volcanic Crater, everybody. Very chill music, although I'm not looking for into that that's embedded in my brain for all eternity.
Oh, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Gall? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the Precursors.
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of Dark Eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a Precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Wait a minute! That was Gall? The same Gall who's supposed to change me back? Gall is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
Alright, chat. Yeah, well, there's gonna be plenty to do. We're gonna save right here.